Alright, welcome back, gamers. This is Phantom Games. Sorry, I'm laughing because one of my coworkers just drove up. So I gotta start over. This is the second attempt on this video. So this is a Tales from the Tipsy Drow. We're gonna talk about our Tariem game. This will be game session 2. This time we had Flux, the halfling monk, Desiree, the conniving wizard, I forget my wife's character's name. There's two characters. The female characters, I do not remember their names. Svetlana, Sven, Svern, a human wizard, and a dwarven fighter. The other human in the party couldn't make it. A couple of the other players couldn't make it. They haven't played their first session yet. So we're dealing with these four. They finally made it to the Whip and Wagon Way Station. This is a day out from where they started. They get there and waiting. They're going to be leaving the next day. And while they're at the way station tavern, a group comes in consisting of a human and 5 dwarves. And one of them hears that the dwarves are not speaking Dwarven or Gnomish, which is the common language of this area. They're speaking Draconic. So they listen in and understand that they're saying, "Oh man, big guy, you don't look so good." All this stuff about how this guy doesn't look good. There's something wrong with him. Well, they kind of ignore it, and then after a while, some kobolds bust in, start trashing the place. This was the first game session. Start trashing and calling them traitors, whole 9 yards. They defeat those guys. So now we're right after that. The wizard is down and unconscious. So, one of the wizards is down. The other one starts yelling at the dragon. "It's your fault," because he breathed fire at the end, so she knew he was a dragon. "It's your fault. This has happened. It's your fault. She's dead." Blah, blah, blah. Well, as he's yelling, the dragon just collapses. Then one of the kobolds goes rushing over, because they find out also that the dwarves are not dwarves, they're kobolds. So they go rushing over to goes rushing over to the dragon with what appears to be a potion of some sort. So this wizard that was just yelling at the dragon firebolts this kobold. Kills him. The other 4 freak out and start backing away. She goes over, grabs the potion, gives it to the other wizard. So now everyone's back up. Chaos. They find out just vaguely through barely talking and asking any questions that the dragon had attacked their master, killed him, and then escaped because he was badly wounded. They checked him. He was alive, but he had several gashes, missing a finger, one of his clawed fingers, and just had the shit beat out of him. And they understood they like, well, it's time to go. They started to leave the tavern. People are cowering in the corners, behind the bar, up in their rooms. So they're like, fuck it, let's grab our shit and go. Well, they head outside, and they hear noises in the distance. So he's like, all right, let me go back inside and go around back. Let me go out the back door. He hears more noises. So they've got all these things. He's like, shit, we're surrounded. They go back inside and wait a little bit. Then after a few moments of them boarding up windows and shit to stop these kobolds, They peek outside and they see 8 kobolds out in the courtyard. Now, granted, most of these players have not played before, so they do not know how easily a kobold can go down. Well, come to find out, these players can go down pretty quick too. Especially when you crit on them. So, almost every kobold they hit, they almost killed. Or they killed or took half hit points. They're doing the damage to the kobolds. Slowly, by round. But again, I'm taking a couple of them out. I had some terrain set up, so the kobolds started taking cover and was slinging over and then dropping back into cover. A couple of them had 3/4 cover. A couple of them had total cover. So the crew stayed inside. The fighters couldn't engage in melee. Your monk is stuck inside. Your dwarven fighter's stuck inside using a crossbow. So it's just the 2 wizards that are trying to pop them off. Well, after a while, 3 of the kobolds start to head around the side of the building. The halfling monk goes up the chimney, onto the roof, sees the kobolds, throws a dart at one of them, killing him completely, jumps down, cracks one in the skull, and then takes a fall. Bam! Gets knocked smooth out. So yeah, that was another one that was killed. All in all, finally, after it's all said and done, they don't ask the kobolds for any more healing potion. They don't ask if there's any more kobolds on the way. They don't ask where the dead dragon's treasure room is, where their dead master was at. They don't attempt to heal the dragon. They steal the caravan master's wagon, a bunch of horses, and a bunch of supplies, and take off. Man, this is going to be so much fun. So that's where we're at now. We'll see what happens in the next game. That's all I got for now, guys. If you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, please click on the share button. Every like is an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me reach 300 experience points so I can get to 2nd level. That's all I got for now. I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.